Willie Scandals, bitch.
The origins of Willie Scandals begin way beyond the name itself. I mean, the name was a second coming, I guess you can say, of the man I am. I used to be known as the name Grim, G-R-Y-M-N, in the group FBI, the fucking badass Indians. And you know, as the years went along and I was no longer doing music, I took a 5-year hiatus from music, and I was sitting back and I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna be grim no more, because I don't want to go out there and eat rappers, because it's a friendship game nowadays. Not too many people are out there killing each other over rap music anymore, so I figured I'd come up with something more bubbly and something more to bring some light to my actual given name, which is William, and I never ever used the name, so I was like, you know what, to embrace that name, which is my dad's name too, so it's like to embrace the family, I chose Willie. I haven't really got into why I call myself Scandals, but if anyone knows me, it's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, Willie Scandals, you know, will he really scandal? Yeah, he's a scandalous motherfricker, man. He's gonna scandalize something, and it's gonna be scandalous, and I make up my own words when I'm talking about myself. So, like, Willie Scandals is here to do some scandalous stuff through the music business. A lot of my goals in this music is, it's more than music nowadays. I started off as an MC in the hip-hop genre, but today goals are to one day be the UFC guy, like Bruce Buffer, you know, like to be like the ring announcer, anything to do with anything with a microphone, you know, like I'm just trying to like totally utilize the big mouth, loud mouth guy and go everywhere with it, you know, like sports announcing, radio hosting, anything to do basically that needs a voice that can scream over everybody and get their attention. And then, you know, so as far as goals, yeah, please, Bruce Buffer, watch out, I'm coming for you. When you choose to be an artist, you choose to do something that nobody can ever tell you how to do it, when to do it, why to do it. You know, you just have to continuously be on your grind. You know, there's 8 hours in a day for your work, and there's still 16 more hours left in that day, so go out there and get that, you know, use those 16 hours extra to succeed. You know, don't use them as like, oh, I'm done work now and I'm tired and I'm just gonna have supper and go to sleep by 8. You know, you just wasted 8 hours of your life. You know, that sleeping is the cousin of death, so I ain't trying to sleep, man. I don't want to be related to death at all. 24 hours, 365 days a year. Totally gonna hit you off with Friday Nights. I'm gonna bring some visuals to the song Friday Nights, which I released earlier this summer in 2014. It was basically, I just released it just because a lot of my friends and close family and the bestest of fans asked me, what have you been up to, man? We know the beat Vandalz, we know this and we know all of that other stuff you do, like Music for Miracles and AK-47 work and whatnot, but what does Willie Scandals have? You know, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go in the studio and I'm gonna bring you something that means something to me and to all of us. So I went down, I sat down and I wrote Friday Nights, and I dedicated that to like every rap cypher, every beer, every spliff, every whatever I ever did with somebody and shared hip hop with them. So Friday Nights is like, yeah, we're gonna drink, we're gonna freestyle, we're gonna have a great time, like the way it started in the streets, you know, like the way hip-hop began, you know, like just have a great time while doing music, you know. And so that's what we're gonna try to hit you off with, is some visuals for Friday Nights. I'm also trying to make sure this site gets into the friggin' back of the minds of all the corporate businesses, because I wouldn't mind hosting those parties, you know, the Budweisers, the Coca-Colas, the Molson, all of that kind of stuff. I mean, there's big money in there, so like, to expand the product of Willie Scandals is basically what it is, you know, like make people understand I'm not just a rapper. I'm bigger than this. Brand the name, you know what I mean? I always said was, I don't do native hip hop. I'm a native that does hip hop. So making up these small subgenres and putting us in this small bucket is only gonna hold you back. Understand that. We never heard Jin say this is Asian hip-hop, or Eminem say this is white hip-hop, or, you know, it's just hip-hop. So first and foremost, yes, I'm Mohawk, yes, I'm proud, yes, I have a heart full of pride, and yes, I will block the bridge and probably blow that thing to the ground, but it's not what I'm gonna base my music upon, you know. I'm native in hip-hop. helping the culture of hip-hop go further. And all this other indigenous rap and native hip-hop titles, just let them go, people. Let them go. You know, we're trying to make hip-hop ours too, but you know what? The early days, we were actually there. Give some shout-outs to my people up at Massive Works, AK-47 Entertainment, Music for Miracles, CKHQ Radio in Gunnasadage. I love the Pines, by the way. I'd like to shout out everybody in the Beat Vandalz team, Scott Oceans, Johnny Jukes, Juggernaut, Desecrate, Mr. Flo, Curdy Mitchell, all of us. We're all going somewhere soon. My people up at BME, shout outs to Too Bad and Sea Dread, Critical and Priceless, The Lifers. We're coming real soon. I got a whole slew of things coming out. I got a Willy World album. I have the Lifers EP. There's gonna be a bunch of stuff. We have another BME record label sampler coming out. The Beat Vandalz album 2015 is gonna be great, so just stay tuned.